Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, let's discuss the Ethereum blockchain, smart contract and tokens. This lesson will be very important for you to understand how the NFTs are powered with blockchain, and there is nothing like NFT without blockchain. The Ethereum blockchain introduced something called smart contracts. The smart contracts are nothing but a piece of code which is written with the Solidity programming language. In this piece of code, one may write some logic of applications, for example, the betting games like Roll the Dice or Tic-Tac-Toe, etc. Or even to publish the certificates of courses, or distribute the tickets to the event, or the rental agreement, and the n number of applications. This piece of code rests on the blockchain and has all the pros and cons of that particular blockchain. The applications use blockchain at its core, hence called as decentralized applications or simply dApps. Now you may have got the understanding of smart contracts. Still, let me give you an example. This is a simple smart contract which lets you save the number on the blockchain and retrieve it back. The complete smart contract is written in the Solidity programming language, and this is a remix IDE. It is used to compile and deploy the smart contracts on EVM supported blockchains. If you want to learn Solidity in depth, you can take the Introduction to Solidity course from the dApp world. Now that you have got the overall idea of smart contracts, let's talk about the ERC standards. So when the Ethereum community observed that there can be a particular structure to the smart contracts which can be used at a scale by the dApp developers, they introduced something called Ethereum Request for Comments, or simply ERC standards. The famous ERC standards are ERC20 and ERC721, which lets you create your own token on Ethereum blockchain, be it fungible or non-fungible. Yes, apart from Ethereum's native token ETH, you can create your own token with the help of ERC20 smart contract. Now to do this, you will simply need to follow the ERC standards. We have been talking about the standards for a while now. So what exactly does following the standards mean? Well, the standards are nothing but the guides which tell you what should be developed in the smart contracts. Let's take an example of ERC20 standard. Here you can get the detailed list of what functions should be present in the smart contract and what should be their execution process. If and only if you develop the smart contract as per these guides, then only your smart contract will be seen as the ERC20 token. And the other Ethereum community and tools like Ethereum crypto wallets will recognize it as a ERC20 token smart contract. So I think these examples and descriptions would be enough to get the understanding about Ethereum, smart contracts and ERC standards. Now let's talk about the fungible and non-fungible tokens. As I already said, Ethereum blockchain lets you build your own tokens with the help of ERC standards. There are really two types of tokens that are very famous. The first one is fungible and the second one is non-fungible. Fungibility is the property of any goods which are essentially interchangeable or divisible. Let's understand this with an example. I have 100 rupees note and it can be easily replaced with your 100 rupees note. It won't change the value that we possess, right? Also it is divisible. Means my 100 rupees note can be replaced with your 250 rupees notes. And this will also not change the value. So the rupee token that we are exchanging are the fungible ones. The non-fungible tokens are exactly the opposite. They cannot be replaced or divided. For example, I have a Tata car and you have a BMW. Now the exchange of these items will directly affect the value we both possess. It's not the same case as exchanging the 100 rupees note. Also for one BMW, we cannot exchange two Tata cars. That's also not fair. So these items are not divisible either. That's why they are called as non-fungible tokens. So that was the simple explanation for the difference between fungible tokens and non-fungible tokens. Now in the blockchain world, let me give you an example. The tokens like Link, USDT, Uni are the fungibles, whereas the Bored Apes collection is the non-fungible token. We will see what's the collection of non-fungible tokens later. For now, I think you have got an overall idea of fungible tokens and NFTs. I have already mentioned that there is nothing like NFT without blockchain. So these are all the reasons for what I said. Because by developing NFT, you get all the benefits of blockchain, like you own the asset and you have complete control over it. There is no central authority which manipulates your data. You are the boss of your data when it's blockchain. Another thing is transparency and immutability. So that's all for this lesson. Now since we are dealing with building the dynamic NFTs, in the next lesson, let's see the complete process of how NFT works and the technological aspects of NFT. See you in the next lesson.